Nobody's watching. It's safe here. It's just us. Why don't they love us? We just want to be loved. Don't you want to be loved? It's been long enough. I think it's time. I think it's time. It's time to return.
Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
This is an African set, more respect. I saw the light and now I got to reflect straight back. Here's a little message while you live, and what I got to give is somewhat positive. Spade, the brother's gonna serve rhythmatically. Pass up on to you what was taught to me. That was Afrocentricity about being spiritual. So here we go to proceed quite lyrical. Praise the one for which our pledge must stand. Peace to the creator, word to the motherland. I got to give it up, cause I'm down with Casa. Jumped in the circle, I was told we have to stand together as one in unity. Amongst ourselves, amongst our community. Strong, repelling the interference of genocide. Luther King died to keep the dream alive. Mandela, the fella served 25, still revived. Speaking, teaching others.
Genius. My ancestors were geniuses.
I love this commercial.
Made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I'm a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
All right, it's time for the Toast family. Come on out. Let's get it.
Trying to be right.
Daily Toast tomorrow morning. Media G&J.media. We are doing the Daily Toast.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath. Take it.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water.
Simply
pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors.
Toast.
Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. It's Ujima. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. It's Ujima. Ujima. It's Ujima. It's Ujima. Hey, family, what is going on? Great Ujima to you. We want to give all of the Ujima born a round of applause. I am so glad to be here with you this morning, man. Oh, man. It is a great Ujima day, and we are going to go and do this toast. We're going to set this toast up, but hold on. I just want you to remember that around this time last year, I don't know about where you from. Well, I need my handkerchief. Well, I don't know where you from, but around my parts, right? We were moving into Kwanzaa season last year. Yeah. We was moving into Kwanzaa season full speed. Then, as we hit the December time, some people started to get ill long before I heard about a corona and long before I heard about a wet market. Some people in my community started getting sick. They started going to the hospital and the doctors was telling them they never seen nothing like this, but you got bronchitis. They told them they had bronchitis, and it started around December last year. I'm trying to tell you, long before we start talking about this coronavirus coming up out of China, they was taking niggas out over here and calling it bronchitis. They had them wearing masks and putting them in quarantine. If you know what I'm saying, hit the button. If you know what I'm saying, hit the button. Now, fam, I just want y'all to remember, in all seriousness, last year about this time, people started getting sick. And they started going to the hospital because at first they thought it was the flu, and then all of a sudden they was telling people in our community that it was bronchitis. I spoke to at least 5 different people between December and January that didn't have international travel, that don't have contact with people. Let me just say, they didn't go to China. They wasn't frequenting no wet markets. But last December, late December, early January, if you think back, a lot of people start getting sick. I'm just saying. I'm not into conspiracies or none of that shit. But what I'm telling you is that long before they started reporting shit coming out of China, it was something going on here. Shouts out to Mr. Navita Nelson. I see you out there. How you doing this morning? Thank you for the like on the show. And speaking of Navita Nelson, we will be having Blunt Talk today. Right? Blunt Talk at 7 p.m. tonight. But we have a special we got a special piece popping off. I think I said it around 10 a.m. You're going to have another Blunt Talk at 12. We're going to have Blunt Talk throughout the day. Let's just say that. But we're going to have the newest and the latest Blunt Talk this evening at 7 p.m. I'm still locked down, so I'll be doing it from the home front. But that don't stop us from having a good time, like I told you. It don't stop us from having a good time. But let's get into these. Let's get into get into this toast. Got a little bit of this one left. Let me get another one. I want another one. All of a sudden, my stomach started hurting. I'm sitting up here like, what the hell going on? Might be that bronchitis. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Oh, man, I thought Cleve had another live one here. All right. So, unless we get orders, I ain't going to have to start brewing too much sooner, so I'm cool. All right, let's go on and let's get this toast off and jumping. First off, lifting up our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass, we salute the Creator, and with that, we say, Ashe. From then, family, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Y'all know where we're going. We're going straight to our ancestors. Lifting up our glass, we saluting our ancestors as we do on a daily basis. And family, we are moving rapidly into year 5. We have been going 4 years strong with this. We are moving into year 5. We're moving into the year after January 21st. We will be in the year of Ujima. Right now, we are actually in the year of Ujima. Wow. All right, so we lift up our glass. And let's go on in. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Tex, Senator Davis, Aaron Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris and Fanny Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More Exa, Pet Mott, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, DeFarmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, there, Gail Pulliam, Lester Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renham, and Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sale, Weller, Vita Farmer, Ghost, Sue, Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth, I lost the rhythm. But I know exactly where we are. We are on Brother Kwame's, the Three Marys. We are on Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Sam Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Baxter, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine, oh man. Let's see. Bessie Johnson, Hadley, Bester May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinez, Elder Ampere Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frankie Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Benny Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Rich Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dina Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. Sister Navita say, we want our reparations. Check this out. Their Lakota Indian award accumulating to more than $600 million by the late 1990s. Hold on. Let me see if I can read over here so I can look at y'all. All right. We want our reparations. Check this out. Their Lakota award accumulating to more than $600 million by the late 1990s sits unclaimed in U.S. Treasury. The Lakotas want their sacred Black Hills back, not a monetary settlement. I agree. Those lands connect them to their ancestors. So, yeah. But, either I think they found oil or something in there or gold. But anyway. So, we lift up our glass. We're going to move on to the second part of the list. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji, Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Lise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Annis Boston, Kendall Boston, Winifred Scandalberry, Wilson Haley, Elmer Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Pitty Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pino Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenball, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson, Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Toure. On memory now, but I lost my Shabaka Toure. Where we at? Dan Wilkinson Sr., McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Toure, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Dan Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sonny Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, at Senior, Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Act Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary France, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Jordan Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanetta, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bad Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Lloyd Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Roy Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Don Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robert Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alvin, Maxine Corford, George Swan, and Monty Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon. We have also in the Black Book, we have Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as our sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Tremonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Servant Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lumpkins, Elizabeth Johnson, Mrs. Dorn Johanna, Jashandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Coleman, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Anita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We have Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stitt Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin. We got Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lupana Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. We got Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Reesa, Ninette Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gadd, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, and Ira Branson. We got Eric Winston. We got Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevens Jr. We got King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Burdell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got Dennis Jackson. William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor. We have Madeline Yates and June Dandridge. Family, we lift up our glass and we salute our ancestors as we do and have been doing. Man, it feels so good. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move into the present moment, right? It's Ujima, it's Ujima, it's Ujima. Oh, man, it's today, it's Ujima. You know what I'm saying? And I am, got some bad news, though. Because I was supposed to finish the Ujima shirt and have it to show and to share, but right after the show today, I will put up the Ujima shirt for the world to see. I apologize because I was supposed to do it last night, but didn't do it. I ain't got no excuse. All right, but the Ujima shirts will be available. Also, the Kwanzaa shirts are available, so you, like I said, you can help support Gye-Nyame by purchasing the shirts. You know, if you know what day you was born on, you know what I'm saying, get your day shirt, right? Get your day hoodie, get your day cup. Get your day. Well, I'm only gonna be able to do maybe. I might not even be able to do no cups. Well, actually, if I do them all in white, I guess I could do them. White or black. Something to think about. But anyway, represent your day, family. And today is Ujima. And for those that's lost and like, what is he talking about? He always talking about these principles. I don't understand. If you don't understand, go to the e-course. Go on and learn. Nothing wrong with learning. You don't even have to Google it. You just go, click on the link. It'll take you straight to the e-course. Got a free 7-day e-course. You got to be watching your emails, though, because the emails come, right? Or you could just become a supporter of Gye-Nyame and just stick around and learn by osmosis, because that's how a lot of people do it. You learn by osmosis, right? So we lift up our glass. We salute this present moment. Family, I'm going to ask all of my family to open up to reticular formation and seek out Ujima. For those that don't know what Ujima means, Ujima means collective work and responsibility, right? Right? It's out there. You got to seek it out. Collective work and responsibility. The modic principle of the day is righteousness. Respect is the M7, or the principle from the M7 that we use. Blue is the color, as you see, right? Vibration is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. So we want to salute this moment, the power in this moment. We want to use the power in this moment to not only improve our lives, but improve our family lives, our tribal lives, and our community lives. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We toast our babies, and we toast our babies all the way into infinity. We lift it up and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations. We lift it up and we say Ashe. We move from all of our relations and we go to that selfish toast. What is it that you need right now in this moment? What is it? Come on now. What is it? Come on. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family. From there, we move to our tribe. Lift up your tribe, right? My tribe is Gye-Nyame. I'm lifting up my tribe. Lift up your tribe. If you don't have a tribe, you better come on home, right? Come to GNJ.media. Go to GNJ.media, get you an account. Come on, join the tribe. Lift up your glass, and we say, I say, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, most outstanding, the wisest, the bravest, the most beautiful individual in the room. I lift my glass up to you, and with that, we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Oh, God. Okay, Clee. I see you. All right. So let's do it. Yeah, we gonna bust out the box. We busting, breaking down, blowing up. As a matter of fact, my editor has instructed me. He said to make sure that I say, you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Yes, I am your host, Brother Hot Tim, and of course you know this is the Daily Toast, and it is a Heart of a Simba production. Simba? Goddamn Simba. And we strive to blow up your old paradigms. That wasn't a blow up. So Simba and the explosion on strike again, anime? God damn. All right. So I guess I'm going to have to negotiate. I'm going to have to have some negotiations. I'm trying to tell you, during these COVID times, things have changed. Even relationships between spiritual animals and humans, it has changed. All right, but the lines are open, 614-556-4535. Once again, the lines are open, 614-556-4535. Go and join us on the line. Let's go and have us a conversation. All right, once again, showing y'all, because yesterday it was all messed up, right? Because I didn't turn the mic back on after I had to go on and take care of a real life situation, because you know it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Always real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey, right? So now, first things first, you go to gnj.media. What pops up is the Daily Toaster. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating life, family, and our ancestors with daily toast of remembrance. Man, all right, cool. Got the nice little sun rising, and the reason I'm sitting up here swatting these gnats is why I had to get on Cleveland yesterday. Somebody called in on the line, but let me go and finish it. But who is this, by the way?
These nuts. It's Navita.
Ooh, girl. I hope my nuts are a little as cute as you, girl. What's going on?
Now, what's going on with your schoolwork? That's what's going on this morning, but I'm taking a break.
Okay, so you're going to bless us with a call in. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Give her a round of applause, family. Give her a round of applause. Y'all ain't going, okay. The applause people ain't going strike.
Okay, I see how they do.
I'm just saying, man. I don't know what's going on sometimes because but anyway. So we up on the Daily Toaster site. You go there, and like I said, if you don't have an account, click sign up. It's very easy. You're going to put your name, right? We need your name, right? Then you're going to have your username. The username is the name that you want to represent your page, right? So if you doing it for a group, an organization, your tribe, you know what I'm saying? That's your username. Or if it's just you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want everybody to know that you don't like your first name. So you're going to put whatever name. The username is the name that's going to pop up. You put your email address and you create your password. Then you just do this little code, prove that you're not a robot, and then you sign up. All right? That's it. It is not hard. You know what I'm saying? So go on, sign up. That's it. Now, so we're going here in a second, but like I said, I want y'all to know that Kwanzaa is Kwanzaa season. And as you can see, when you go to the Kwanzaa screen, we are going to have, nope, it didn't update yet. I don't think we updated yet. So, all right. But anyway, we are going to have each one of these links connect directly to the city's page. Each one of these cities is going to have a page on Gye-Nyame Journey. Akron already got their page, so I'm going to be able to go in and get their stuff. But I want to make sure I get it because I don't want to be piecemealing than teach it to death. So I'm going to wait till I get them all and send them all to him at once, and he could go on, and you better click the link on to the Kwanzaa, the city that you want to enjoy Kwanzaa with, and be able to watch it, right? So then you also going to have the vendors. We're going to put together a vendors book. It's going to look real nice, and vendors will be able to be up on these books and advertising their goods for a whole year. So this will be available. Who, we?
You.
On what?
Kombucha, man.
Oh, I might throw a kombucha thing up there. I don't know. You know,
Throw a kombucha thing up there.
But you know, kombucha is like what you call it, artesian. I'm an artesian. I have a select audience. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, I wanted to do ambrosia real big, but you know, my goal. Actually, you know what my goal is, Navita? To do 100 to 200 bottles a month, and that's it. That's it. That sound crazy, right?
Well, that's good as shit. No, that sounds good to me. Shit, that's more than I was making on my job damn near, so shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's small enough to keep people satisfied, but big enough so that, you know, we can employ about 3 or 4 people. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, I ain't greedy. This is an art. This is an art style right here. This is a lifestyle. This ambrosia, it's a lifestyle, and Navita's a lifestyle, baby.
I can dig it.
But all right, so now let's go to the shop and look. So those of you that say, all right, I don't want to do the monthly support, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I want to support Gye-Nyame another way. What's the other way? You go and get your day shirt. Because like I said, you got that nice little Coochie Chocolate. If you're a Coochie Chocolate born, now I don't want to catch you out in the streets and you ain't a Coochie Chocolate born with our goddamn hoodie on. We might have some problems, right? Or the long sleeve shirts and stuff like that. But by the end of the day, Ujima will be up here. But we also have Kwanzaa gear. As you can see, we got a lot of Kwanzaa gear. Got hats, cups. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get your Kwanzaa on right now. And what it says, we celebrate Kwanzaa all year round here. Hashtag Kwanzaa 365. Yeah, all year round. G&J. We even got pajamas. We got a pillow. We got a Kwanzaa woman hoodie dress. You know, Kwanzaa backpacks. You know what I'm saying? Face mask. You know what I'm saying? Pajamas. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing here, Gye-Nyame Journey, right? So, but hey, if you like these, wait for the next series of Kwanzaa-oriented shirts to come out, because this shit is about to go down. All right, but anyway, you go there and you can check that out. Also, while we're here, let's go back to the shop. We want to go back to the shop. We want to go back to all the designs, and we want to check out this locked and loaded line. I think I'm trying to remember the person's name who created this line, but we got. There we go, locked and loaded. Look, you got the locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful woman with.
Maybe it's a delay.
It is a delay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. See, yeah, there you go. You know, we got the locked and loaded line. I
want it to be on shirts. Oh, look at that. I need to promote that then. I forgot that was out there.
Yeah. I mean, like I said.
You can go to the Gye-Nyame store and order those?
You go straight to the GNJ.media shop on our thing, or we can send you a link, because I'll show you how to do it later on today, where you can do it. And and I keep on trying to hook.
What's the payment methods on there?
Oh, on here? Shit. You could do PayPal. You could do plain credit cards. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it ain't limited like our other page, because we still got G&J.
Okay.
We still got GNJmedia.live, and it's still got stuff over there, but that's only limited to like PayPal. But this one, you can use everything. You can use everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, come on over.
Okay. What's the website? GNJ.media?
Go to GNJ.media. You look in the top right-hand corner, you see the word shop, and go there and do some of your Kwanzaa shopping. Get your Kwanzaa gear before Kwanzaa, right? I'm thinking about bringing out a once every 7 years shirt. Once every 7 years. Because, you know, the way we keep the days, right? We are going to have a principle that we celebrate and a day exactly at the same time. So it's going to be kind of confusing for people. So it's going to be like Habari Ghani, and somebody going to say Umoja, but it might be Ujima for us. And, so people confused. So I might do a line of T-shirts just for Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them early enough so that you can wear yours exactly on the right day. You know what I'm saying? It's Ujima, but it's Ujama or some shit like that. I gotta get my calendar out and put it together, but I'm just thinking about it. But anyway, you can also check us out. You go to Gye-Nyame.com, Gye-Nyame.com. If you are on a laptop, you can always catch us streaming. The stream is live right here on our site. I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, I do know why. It's not updated. I'm trying to figure out why it's not updating on the blog. It should be updating, but okay. Yeah, the blog is not.
We'll get back to that.
Go ahead. We got a little time. Go ahead.
I need to add a sweatshirt on that. I don't have one on there. Hoodie.
Oh, you want a hoodie?
I don't know how to do it.
All right, cool.
Locked and loaded, but okay.
I'll put it up.
Yeah, I need to get one of those. But now, go ahead. I had something I wanted to discuss, though. I posted it up in the comments.
We read it. You must have not been on, but we want our reparations.
Yeah, I was in the middle of doing some other homework when I got off for a minute. Okay, so what did you say about it, if anything?
I just read it. I didn't really go into it because I was in the middle of the toast when it popped up. Ooh, Cleveland Brown. God damn. I'm sorry.
You all right?
No, Cleve.
All right, so check it out. What Cleve do?
Man,
leave Cleve alone.
Cleve is brewing. He brewed and he just don't. He ain't cleaned up like he was supposed to, and I'm being attacked by goddamn gnats. And I think these motherfuckers bite me.
Oh, this time of the year? Damn.
Yeah, girl, this ambrosia keep motherfuckers alive. I keep on trying to tell people. But nobody want to listen to me.
They keeping the gnats alive, too. Apparently, I thought them motherfuckers would be them froze to death or something. I thought they was seasonal.
Exactly. Ambrosia is the truth. But go ahead, baby.
So, I'm taking an American Indians course in school.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm going for a bachelor's degree, you have to take, electives or whatever that term is,
Right.
Not shit that's not according to your major. So anyway, this is one of them, which I'm not mad about it. So anyway, I just found out right now we're talking about the compensation that Native American Indians were given through the years. So some received lots of money, some not so much. And some of these awards, though they may be millions, we have to realize, though, that even then, by then, a lot of these tribes were small in numbers because they had went through the, death due to disease and wars with the Americans. So by the time some of these tribes were awarded some of this money, there may have been maybe 1,000 people in the damn tribe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some more than others. Some was down to like hundreds, some of these tribes, and some tribes got small amounts of money, $750, some got $249. But I have never read about this particular instance with the Lakota Indians. And it says that their award accumulated to more than $600 million in the late 1990s. Now, mind you, they were initially awarded $17.5 million, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But the Sioux was like, you know what? That's some bullshit. What about the interest for all these years that have passed since the atrocities had happened? So once they piled on interest and all that shit, they went to court with them over this shit. They were awarded $600 million in the late 1990s. However, the money still sits unclaimed because they want the land back, not the money.
And I dig that. They would prefer the land rather than the money. You know what I'm saying? Because for them, I mean, because really all this land is their land. These motherfuckers making deals with them, making is control or destroy. Remember, I mean, that's the model: control or destroy. And it's like, yo, I mean, it's like, I'm going back to your original point. We want our reparations. We're going to work towards it. That's what we're working towards it for right now. You know what I'm saying? We want our reparations, and we're going to get them. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of us pushing. It's a matter of us doing the things that are necessary. Now, the Native Americans are doing something. The Lakota are doing something that a lot of people don't understand. They're standing on the principle because they understand that land is more the money is a representation of resources. The land is resources. It's not the representation, it's the real thing. The Black Hills are their ancestral home, right? It's like their holy land. It's like their Mecca, right? And what they're saying is we want the Black Hills. But capitalism in America don't want to give it up. You know, and like I said,
do you think that they will get that ever? Me personally, I think they should say they want the 600, take the money, and fight for the land. But I guess it's one or the other. The United States is saying, but nevertheless, you want to cut up your nose to spite your fucking face at some point because $600 million is not chump change.
Yeah, but for a large
for
group,
the number of people that they're back in. Okay, so let me explain to you. This was awarded back in 1980, and they weren't that large of a group where they could have still, even if there was 600,000 of them, which there wasn't, they would all have got $1 million apiece back in 1980.
No, not if it,
1990.
Right, you said if there was
1990.
You said if it was 60,000 or you said if it's how many?
If you had 600,000 and you gave them $1 million apiece, that would be 600 million, right?
No, baby, no.
No, that wouldn't. 100,000.
Yeah, it'd be something more like we need Kwame right now, because you said if it was 6 million of them, all of them,
they would get $1 million apiece.
No, that would be too much. If
there was 6 million, yes, it would. If there was 6 million people and you gave 6 million people $1 million, that would be $6 million. No?
No. Well, I don't know.
If you give 6 people $1, that would be $6, right?
That would be $6.
If you give 6 people $1,000, that'd be $1,000, right?
Right.
If you give 6 people $1 million, that would be $6 million, right?
Right.
Okay, so if you have 600, what was that you said? 600 people, $1 million, that would be $6 million.
No, that'd be how many you said, 60 people?
No, you're right. So it'd be, if you give 600 people $1 million, that would be $600 million.
That'd be
right?
right. If you give 600, so the number is a little bit lower. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
And for them, it's it's because it's sort of like I don't know if you've seen Unforgiven by Dave Chappelle. But in there, Dave Chappelle, it's recent. It's on YouTube right now. Dave Chappelle gave basically he doing lectures now. It's not even comedy. He has ascended to a position in his craft where people go to just hear him lecture. This is what he's doing. It's funny, and it can be funny, but he did this piece called Unforgiven, where the first part of the joke, he talked about when he first started, he came up with a joke, and he was like 14, 15 years old. An adult man heard one of his jokes and said, can I borrow your joke? And homeboy he said, go ahead. If it's going to help your career, go ahead. He borrowed the joke. And then Dave Chappelle said a few weeks later, they was doing the comedy, There he was at the comedy club, and he was going to go on after this dude. But the dude went on and did that joke that he borrowed from Dave before Dave came out. So Dave confronted him, was like, hey, man, I need my joke back. Because homeboy told him he was going to borrow the joke. He said, yeah, you right. I'll give you $50 for the joke. And Dave said, no, I don't want $50 for the joke. I want my joke back. And he said that this big motherfucker stood up over him, this big grown-ass man stood up over him in a threatening way and said, I could just take it. And intimidated him. And that's kind of what I believe the Native Americans are dealing with, because it's like, boom, because if you give me the money, I am saying, oh, it was okay for you to do and take what you took. You understand what I'm saying? And so they like, fuck y'all. You ain't giving us shit, because once we accept the money, we in a sense are in a contract to where we sold you that shit. We didn't sell you that. That wasn't part of any of the treaties that we had. We want our stuff back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with them on that. And the issue for me and for probably for many of them is that it's not whether or not they're gonna get it, is what they're gonna do about it. You understand what I'm saying? It's because it's the same thing with us in reparations. Because people are like, you think you're gonna get it? I'm not organizing to talk about reparation because I think it's gonna come to me. You know what I'm saying? I done been in many fights where I didn't even think anything about winning. It was just that the shit went down and I had to do something. I'm seeing something go down and I have to do something. I would feel like a coward. I would feel like less than a man if I didn't say something. If I didn't organize with people and start talking about it and start spreading the word about what needs to be happening. You know what I'm saying? And for us, we don't have land to be given back. So the only thing we can accept at this point in time is money and land that they might divvy up out this country. You understand what I'm saying? But even then, recognizing there is a possibility that these crooked motherfuckers will turn around, pay us reparations, and then give us the Black Hills.
Right. Yeah.
See, that's the type of shit we got to think about, because it's stolen land. So
right.
we're going, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be stepping on others' toes regardless of how they do it outside of money. The Dakota like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We want our shit back. And I agree with them. And we should help them get their shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes for people, I'm not saying this is Lakota, but for people who may believe, because there are tribal people that believe that if they are not able to be buried on their tribal land, they roam this earth as spirits or as ghosts or as whatever forever. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a deeper connection to that land than any of us can imagine. It's not about me building a house. It's not about me being able to floss out. It's not about me reselling the lumber. That land means something to my people. And we deserve it. We're going to get it. And I'm like, yo, shit, I'm with them on that shit. I'm with them on that. Because there's many Lakota that will stand with us. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, so hey, it is what it is. But so you ready to go through the news?
Go ahead and go through
Wait,
the
I got a
news.
question. Did you come up with an idea for the show tonight? Or you still cooking? It's still cooking in your
It was
mind?
supposed to be in the last week. We said what it was, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
I be needing help with this shit, but I don't
No,
know.
you
I'm
don't.
gonna
Just
try
do
to
you,
dolo on it.
baby. You got to go dolo on it. I told you that. So what we
No,
talking about?
I don't. I need help with coming up with topics. It's hard for me to really come up with topics. It really, really is. And then to keep the topics going and talk about that shit is work. And I'm taking a break right now from schoolwork, and that shit is work. And I have trouble coming up with it by myself, but
it ain't
you know,
as easy as Brother Hatil make it look, huh?
No, I never said it was.
I ain't talking about you, woman. You ain't got to get all snappy.
That shit is not easy. No. Hell no. And that's why I was going to do, what was it? How important is sex in a relationship? But now I'm contemplating if I want to do that.
That's a good ass one.
Is it?
What?
I don't know anymore.
Did you say?
No anymore.
Family, did y'all hear the subject tonight? The subject tonight is how important is sex in a relationship? Wait a minute. Girl, you get the strike of God for that one, girl. That is listen. Not only is that gonna be entertaining, funny, we actually might learn something. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I definitely want to try to find some information. What I'd like to talk about, which I does not necessarily mean I subscribe to, but I know people do subscribe to the notion that, you know, when you do also, there's certain connections you have, whether like Christianities believe in the soul ties when you have sex with someone. Some of your spirituality, African spirituality, made-up spirituality, whatever, believe as women that the sex partner you have that has deposited semen into you, they are leaving part of their DNA, thus leaving part of their spirit with you. So they believe that you carry these men. You start to pick up some of these men's habits.
So you saying...
I've read that people believe that. Now, I'm not saying that.
I'm just saying. So you saying some of these women got 100 pussies? Is that what you saying, Sister Devi? Tune in tonight. Tune in tonight. We gonna be talking about 100 cat. It's going down on Blunt Talk.
100 coochie. Is that what I said?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Listen, I don't see why you wouldn't even think anything that you come up with that's creative around sex, because actually there could be some important lessons.
Well, I just wanted to be some lessons in it, and that's the end of the day.
Right. But you know, I mean, like I said, our lifestyle is to find lessons in everything that we do, so you ain't got to worry about that. All you gotta do is throw out. I just want to ease your mind. I think you be stressing a little bit too much over the subject.
I probably do.
You know what I'm saying? So don't worry. I mean, throw that out there. You know, throw that out there. Just throw that out to Illumina alone. Just Illumina alone. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on. Then I'm on there too. Come on now. And I already been talking to you about wearing those V-necks, but I'm gonna shut up. You don't listen to me. We ain't gonna reach 5,000 until you do. But anyway,
down the line.
Y'all come on, y'all check out Blunt Talk. We're gonna be having it popping. I didn't even show y'all the Blunt Talk gear. So we got our first shirt out. We got Lock and Loaded. She said she want to put on. Sister Navita said she want a sweatshirt. Sister Navita wants, Sister Navita gets. But we also have our first Blunt Talk piece here. I'm gonna have this one on tonight. Have the shirt on tonight. God damn it, I quit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have it on tonight.
That's hot right there. That's hot right there.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, we're coming up. We're building tribe, and we're building brands. We're building ideas that some of y'all could go and rest on. Because it's like this: the goal of Blunt Talk, the goal of Daily Toast, the goal of any of the other shows that we're developing is to build up your weight so that you can, if you are in a place where you don't like and you have any creative ability at all and you connected with Gye-Nyame Journey in some form or fashion, in between Ambrosia, G&J Media supporters, T-shirts, e-books, e-courses, editing videos, putting stuff together, some form of fashion, you're going to be able to walk into a place that you don't like going to, that you don't like trading your time to, and go in and say, what, Navita?
Damn it, I quit.
God damn it, I quit.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what we want to do with our tribe is we want everybody in our tribe doing what it is they want to do. Now, let's get to the discussion we had, because they had another article about the Chinese dude this morning. I don't know if you remember when we had the discussion the other morning about the Asian guy that just died, and he paid his employees to quit. You remember that?
Yes,
right.
I remember that.
The goal behind that is having only people around you and with you who has bought into the mission. How many of y'all got people that has bought into the mission of your life? We come here every day and we toast. How many of y'all actually got people that has actually bought into the mission of your life, what it is that you want to do? How many of y'all are in relationships with people that have not bought into what it is you want to be or do? Right? At Gye-Nyame, we trying to give you the ability to be like, you know what? God damn it, I not only quit this job, God damn it, male or female, I quit you too. Building up the courage to have blunt talk. See, y'all need to understand that when the Vita came up with the concept was so deep for me, because I'm like, damn, blunt talk, that shit is dope. Is a I think they call it a double entendre or some shit like that. And I'm sitting up here like, blunt talk. Many of us, we have avoided having blunt discussions and making blunt decisions. And what Navita is doing is she's taking a show, taking an idea and dropping it on you that can be fun, that could be entertaining, but at the same time, if you ever notice, she gets very, I ain't gonna say upset. But if it gets too silly, she always tries to bring it back online, and at the end, she always want to go back and make sure that the people got something. That's caring about your audience. Some of y'all go on YouTube and go on TV and listen to people that don't give a shit about you. She always wants to bring it back around as wild as I could get. And y'all already know that once me and Illumila start arguing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know.
I know, right?
Fuck making sense. Hold on. I ain't getting my point out. Hold on. Or as Lady J used to say, what lady? Let me finish. You know what I'm saying? Let me finish. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we care about y'all here. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to build stuff with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So anybody, because listen, we got Cleve on the cut. When Avita's grandson get back, he gonna learn how to cut. And I'm talking about videos, sound. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna learn how to edit. A lot of these videos that y'all gonna be seeing during Kwanzaa is gonna be touched by the children first. I ain't gonna call them children, by the young warriors first, male and female warriors. A lot of them gonna be touched by them first. And the same thing that we gonna do for Kwanzaa, we could do for you. We could do for you. You want to show?
Yeah.
You got the skill. You want to show? You want an e-course? You want an e-book? We could build this together, family. But anyway, getting back to the point, we want to give you the ability. So try to make sure you got somebody that's invested in you, somebody who wants the best for you, and somebody who can support your mission here. All right, but anyway. Scott Galloway once again dropping the truth. We should have protected people. He's talking about he bringing out a new book. I can't remember the name of the book, but you can go and watch the video. I like Scott Galloway because he don't bullshit. He don't fuck around with the pretty words. He might cuss at you or anything, and he throws out a very good and tested analysis on what's going on with economics. So anybody that wants to find out anything or find out whenever you see Scott Galloway, you know what I'm saying, and you want to be entertained but you want to learn something too, go and check him out. And one of the things that he's talking about with this government is that with the amount of money that they gave out, he says that it appears, and we already know it's true, that America looks at businesses as people. And he said we should have been looking out for people like we was looking out for businesses. And instead of giving businesses all this money, they should have gave the people. He said all the people that if we would have just focused the money on the people, we would have been able to put $30,000 in damn near everybody's pocket just from all that. And then we could have decided what companies closed and what companies didn't. Rather than them just giving motherfuckers enough money to make it through. Because nobody expected that we would be from... How many months are we in this shit? It started in March.
February.
And you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to think about that. We closed down in like March though, right? So actually from the shutdown, when everything shut down in March, that March is the third month. We are in December. 9 months. Now imagine you would have got $30,000. You and your spouse. Imagine you got $30,000. You get to decide as consumers, as consumers, we should be able to decide which companies get our money. Just think about that shit. You got $30,000 to sit on. We would have been riding this shit out nicely. A lot of us would have came out a lot better. You know, and during that emergency thing, I cut y'all a break. You know what I'm saying? We can wait for that. We can wait for the reparations. I'm gonna go spend this $30,000 though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you would have got $30,000, and your child would have got you. So it's like shit. All right, cool. Let's go and let's weather this storm. But they sent billions to companies, and his analysis of the market is ridiculous. He one of the dudes that I be listening to, because he said they asked him about his portfolio. He said, I don't believe that I really need to have extensive portfolios as long as we encourage people to run monopolies. I invest in all the monopolies until they decide to break them up. And our market is being controlled by monopolies. Brilliant. And check this out. I don't know if you knew this in the video. Do you know that you could do stock investment on Instagram, or not Instagram, on Cash App?
Yes, I heard that just recently, I think.
Yeah, you could do it.
Hold on a second.
I've been doing it. I've been doing it for the last 2 months. I didn't want to bring it to I was doing it, making sure it was working. You know what I'm saying? So I got a head start on y'all. But you could buy any stock that's on there, and they got a lot of major ones. You can spend anything from $1 to as much as you want, and you can buy pieces of Bitcoin as well. And then on PayPal, they're gonna make it possible so that you could possibly trade, from what I'm understanding, all types of currency, cryptocurrency. So the world is slowly morphing into a different place. The question is, are you ready? Are you ready? Trump says he'll veto defense bill unless Section 230 is terminated. Now, the section he's talking about deals with these social media companies, because they are protected under this Section 230. This might be some news you might want to hit tonight too, because what goes on is, what he's saying is that a lot of these companies are hiding behind the fact that they're not publishers, but they are. They just provide content, right? But these motherfuckers are able to run roughshod over everything, all types of shit. So y'all gonna let's go look at this real quick, and then I'll get up off of here. I won't hold y'all up too long. Trump says he'll veto defense bill unless Section 230 is terminated. Criticism seemed to reach its tipping point during the Hunter Biden scandal in the weeks prior to the presidential election. So this got something to do with your new president too. But anyway. Check this out. President Trump tweeted late Tuesday, or as we would say, Kuji Chaklia, that he will veto the National Defense Authorization Act unless Congress repeals Section 230. I should click on it, but we ain't going to go there. Of the 1996 Communications Decency Act, which critics say unfairly shields social media platforms from liability over items posted on their platform. Now, I kind of agree and I disagree. So we going to have to do some more research on this. Because what it's saying is if social media platforms are saying that they're not responsible for what individuals are saying, but then they got algorithms that are, in a sense, in the background working and helping shape the minds of some of these people that are now coming out saying crazy shit. So but let's go and see. These opponents have been vocal that tech behemoths like Twitter and Facebook should no longer be shielded as a neutral platform when they operate more like a publisher. The criticism seemed to reach its tipping point during the Hunter Biden scandal in the weeks prior to the presidential election. This is the Great Pumpkin. Section 230, which is a liability shielding gift from the U.S. to big tech, the only companies in America that have it, corporate welfare, is a serious threat to our national security and election integrity. Our country can never be safe and secure if we allow it to stand. Was that a pretty good Great Pumpkin?
Yes, that's it, I guess. Okay.
The New York Post ran an explosive report that purported to show emails from Hunter Biden that linked his father to his Ukraine business dealings. Republican Senator Ted Cruz, Lindsey Graham, and Josh Hawley called on the heads of Twitter and Facebook at the time to testify. This is election interference, and we're 19 days out from an election. Cruz, Republican Texas, said it has no precedent in the history of democracy. The Senate Judiciary Committee wants to know what the hell is going on. Section 230 explaining why it's under attack. Trump, who has refused to concede, that's a link, so I should have read that. Trump, who has refused to concede the election and has legal teams investigating allegation of widespread voter fraud, has maintained a fraught relationship with these companies despite attracting 88 million followers on his Twitter handle. Section 230, which is a liability shielding gift from the U.S. to big tech. I read that already. Facebook did not immediately respond to an email from Fox News. A Twitter spokesperson declined. This is from Fox News, by the way. The Department of Justice sent a letter to Congress in October that advocated for changes to the 25-year-old law that essentially protects these companies from being sued by content posted on their site. Now, so how does that affect our community? And maybe that's the question we have to ask. Because the freedom to be able to post anything, right, is only you're allowed to post anything because Twitter, Facebook, and these other platforms cannot be held responsible for your bullshit. So if they take away this protection, this means that anything that the government or that somebody's offended by that you might post, like with you going at you being a 5-time felon in the system of Facebook supremacy, you know what I'm saying? They will be held responsible if your tweet hurt somebody's feelings. And be liable to be sued. So this is what kind of the argument is. So even though they operate like media companies, did she drop off? They put her back in Facebook jail. Free Navita. Free Vita. Free Vita. Free Vita. But anyway, family, I ain't gonna hold you up. Y'all can finish reading that. And we need to do a little bit more research on Section 230, right? So that we could really understand that. Matter of fact, let's go. All right, but I'm going to type in Section 230 and try to get, because that's Fox. Section 230. Where is the 47 U.S. Code, Sex Protection for Private Blocking and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to do some research. Y'all do some research too. I need to get to work on this T-shirt. And family, I want to thank you for taking the time for joining us here on Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I got to get out of here. I'm about to get up out of here. I want to thank y'all for your time. And guess what? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I'm out.
I'm a genius. My ancestors were geniuses.
I love this commercial.
My ancestors
and I
have
love
made
this
me
book.
a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must
Kwanzaa
declare
time,
myself
y'all.
a genius. I'm a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is...
All right, it's time for the Toast family. Come on out. Let's get it.
Trying to be right.
Thank you, Toast. Tomorrow morning. Media, G&J.media. We are doing the daily Toast. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us, right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.